Right, hello again. I'm back in the same woods. It might look slightly different because I've got a new lens on, so it makes only a little bit of focus here. I did it to look nice, really. I'm just playing around with it. It's a lens I've had for a while, but I think I shot some old videos with it, but I haven't really used it for a bit. I've got a couple of different lenses out today. What I'm trying to do is just still locate this little chap. Now, so I haven't been around. I had a vaccination and it put me out of action for about a week. So anyway, without further ado, let's carry on into the wood. So the other day I saw him just staying quiet because he might be here now. On top of this ridge, I'll take a look at there in a bit. I'm just checking down here to see if there's any. It's very crackly on the ground with all the sticks, so it's hard to stay quiet. I'm just checking along here for any crevices in. As I said before, I think that I'm not sure if he's, like a ground dwelling, cave dwelling, tree dwelling. Just checking around these roots for any signs of snails. Nothing unusual about snails, of course, but if you get little piles of them outside the little crevices, which you often find around these roots, it means that in all likelihood they were had as a snack, and just obviously they don't eat the shells. But I think this creature, if my worm theory is correct, probably wouldn't be settling for that snail meat anyway. It's not particularly pleasant, I imagine. And there's nothing here anyway. Well, there's just one single snail, but that doesn't mean anything. So this is quite interesting. I was hoping that it had been formed from manually pulling the rocks out, but it feels natural rather than made like that. But the interesting thing is this little platform here, I can tell has been used. There is a view that way across the woods, so we're in a sort of little slight canyon, but you can get a view there, and I think he's used that, which is interesting because the top of the rock face is not that much higher up, so I don't know why. Maybe it'll probably rain, I'd imagine. It's a rain shelter. On top he's going to get wet. Here, if he's at the back, he'll stay dry. I've not seen him in there, but obviously it shows that he's been around. I was looking up close actually for any signs of any carvings or anything like that, or anything, but I can't see anything like that. And this is probably a quick way down. If he sees anything down here scuttling around, he can come down without making too much noise going around on all of this. Because there's not much foliage there. It's probably quite quiet as a route. So that's another potential rain shelter. I think I'll just settle down on the other side. I've checked the limbs of the trees are high up, so it's unlikely that he could get a good shot at me. So I'm relatively safe, I think. I'll keep an eye on this area and the top ridge for a bit. So I mentioned in that last video that I was thinking of selling that picture on eBay, which of the pixie up here. But I've also done some other little doodles as well, which these ones are all original ones. So these are ink drawings and or pencil drawings. There's also I've been doing some lino cuts while I've been out and printing those up as well. So those are like this. That's one. And that's another one. That's the one that's in. So this isn't a creature as such. This is a costume, and certain tribes have a shaman of the tribe will wear these sort of elaborate, normally animal based. So that's badger based. That's a sort of owl with antlers. They all often mix and match the types of animals. Oh, that's just another. Anyway, so I've been doing those as well. and I'll put the link below to those. It's really just a way of donating, and you know, these are more expensive than maybe, because I've also got some Redbubble, you know, T-shirt things. I'm working on all that. It's quite hard to get it all organised, to be honest. So it's sort of coming at them a bit of dribs and drabs, but I don't want to keep waffling on about it too long. But you know, I have to try and keep enough money so I can just keep going, keep doing this. That's the idea behind it. I might just take a look down there. Thought I heard some scuffling. Well, this is probably not the best idea, trying to film whilst climbing up here, which is difficult enough on its own. So I'll try and give the sense of it. So then I'm going to slide. He's just up there. He doesn't know I'm watching him by the looks of it. Not quite sure what he's doing. Looking at that tree. Oh, he spotted me. Okay, I better get back down. It's been about an hour since that flurry of activity. I think he's gone away. I haven't seen anything of him. He was by the tree, by the roots up there. Might just go up and peek over there, but otherwise I think I'll go to a different area. It's quite steep here, so I'm watching my step. Also watching out because I'm sort of exposed here, really. Is there any ground level attacks? But I don't think he's. I think he's gone. So he's up in the treetops somewhere. I just saw him, but I couldn't catch him on camera. I need to swap the lens back to the zoomy one, but yes, let's do that. He's got into that middle section, so hopefully we've got a glimpse of him in there. That's quite high up, that tree. Just staying a safe distance back from the tree. This one's covered in ivy, so it's that works as protection, I'm hoping, because there's no real big limbs, but there's a lot of thick ivy. I'll show you actually. I didn't bring my Nerf gun either, so you can see up there there's lots of thick ivy protection. It sort of went off as far as I could tell down that direction, so this log's not comfortable. So I talked about the prints and things. So so some of them are sold on eBay. That's original ones. I have the prints and things that'll be sold on. It's called Big Cartel. Again, I'll do a link to that. And then there's Redbubble, which puts prints on. On things like T-shirts and that sort of thing. But obviously those aren't originals. I just get a small, like percentage of that. So I prefer if people buy those ones. And again, these are slightly more expensive. I mean, they're not, I'm not particularly that good at printing them. So, but I like to think that that's all part of the little. They're not mistakes. Well, they are mistakes, but they add to it's what makes them original. My printing discrepancies. Right, I'm going to head back to the van now. I think have something to eat. I didn't bring my cooking out today, so yeah, that'll be it for me today. Off to Wales soon, and Tom's, well, I won't mention, yeah, nothing. I'm going to head off now. Cheerio, bye bye.